Hey, so it is week 3, and we're talking about gender roles, and it's something that I'm probably pretty passionate about. It's the first question is, how do I see gender roles and socialization occurring in our society? And it's something that probably I'm pretty upset about. I like to use the phrase gender positive, attribute neutral to kind of state my stance, which is because I have 2 boys. They're complete opposites. They're like, you could not imagine 2 boys from the same parents more different. One is very typically manly. He's, stocky and sturdy and loves fixing cars and loves sports. And the other one is very tall and slight and loves video games and doing things that are more sedate and is very quiet. And they're just 2 completely different boys, but you can't say, or they're men now. You can't say that one is different than the other. And even with the female gender roles, and especially the Pantene commercial, just made me so mad because, as a soldier, I worked with special forces last year, and they're so sexist. I mean, some of the guys are just really, really great, but overall, as an organization, they're so sexist. And, being a big, strong man is what is important at the end of the day. And so a middle-aged mommy who wants to serve her country and, do the things that I can do is not looked on because I'm not a 25-year-old man who wants to kick in doors and shoot people. So it really makes me mad that I can't go somewhere and state my opinion. Well, it used to be that way. I love the Pantene commercial where everybody's saying sorry, sorry, sorry. And then at the end, they're like, you know what? I'm not sorry. I'm a person. I have a voice. And I have been in 3 really bad marriages. And I think a lot of that has to do with the gender roles and socialization that occurred that I saw. The movie Grease growing up, I was a young child when it came out in 1978. And I thought that was like my goal of what I wanted to be when I grew up. And so now that I am not that little girl, when I want to buy a car, I research it, I get my financing, I go into the dealer and I say, you know what? This is the car I want. This is the deal I want. This is the financing I have. Let me sign the paper and deliver the car to my house. And they're like, holy crap. We don't need to talk to this woman. She obviously knows what she's doing, and they do what I ask. And the same thing when I'm getting ready to buy a house. I've decided I want to spend this much. This is my financials. Give me the deal. Give it to me quickly. Make sure I don't have to talk to you too much because I really don't want to have to deal with you. I just want to go in and do the things I want to do. And I'm not sorry. And it's freaking pathetic to me that, I have completely forgotten her name. Ellen DeGeneres, made fun of the pink pins, and I hate the breast cancer awareness and everybody wearing pink and supporting women. And, my son, when he was in junior high, came home with Save the Boobies bracelet on his wrist. And that to me was just degrading to womanhood. And I understand the message behind it, and they're raising awareness and they're doing a lot of good things. And I understand that, it has saved lives and people need to be empowered. But I think that there's probably a different way to be empowered other than playing into gender. And I love the book Braving the Wilderness by Brene Brown. This is on belonging and also being able to stand alone. She says that in her research, people say, I want to be a part of something, to experience real connection with others, but not at the cost of my authenticity, freedom, or power. And as I move forward into any relationship I have, whether it's personal or professional, that is what I want. I want to be authentically who I am. I don't want to have to make apologies for who I am. I want to be able to be a woman who wears a dress and high heels on Sunday and wears combat boots and loves to deploy and loves to shoot an M16 and loves to bake cookies and loves my husband if I had one and loves my children, but also, like likes being dirty and likes being smart, and I don't have to apologize for anything, and I shouldn't have to apologize for anything. And when we can get to the point where people are just people, instead of, men always being big, strong men and women being pathetic, weak, fluffy creatures, then I think we'll be in a lot better place. So thanks for listening to my passion. If I've offended you, I apologize. Just know that, I just want people to be respected for people, no matter what. Thanks for listening.